Welcome, in front of me is a NOKIA 2.3, and today I'll show you how to copy and move files from one location to another, so in this case from the phone to an SD card and vice versa. Now to get started we will need to open up the Files app, which, let me quickly find it, I have no idea where it is. There we go. So once you open it up, let's just continue, scroll down, and I'll give two different things. Number one, if storage devices, or well, if this option storage device is not even here, then you will need to basically tap on the three dots and go to show storage devices. And now, if you already see them, then you don't need to do anything. Now we can continue. Well, both of the sides we can continue on from the same point. Once you see this, go to, for instance, internal storage. That's where majority of the files will be located at, and I'll give a brief overview of each folder and where you can find probably the more important parts of it. So starting off, we have the DCIM folder, and this will contain every kind of photo, video that you have captured with the device itself. As you will see, I have captured a couple of those for this purpose as an example, so I have something to move. Also have some other folder which is empty. Then we also have the downloads folder, and here you will find anything that you have downloaded using your browser or any kind of other method of downloading. It gets saved in here. Below that we have movies, music, notification. Those folders usually will be empty unless you have put something in there yourself. If you have done that, well, then you probably know that it's in there. And then we have pictures, which usually contains screenshots that you will capture with the device. And below that, podcasts and ringtones, same thing as before, the movies, music and notifications. They will usually be empty. So once we know where we can find the majority of our content, what you want to do is, well, navigate where your files are and select them. Now to select them, all you need to do is hold it. It gets selected. As you can see, you have this blue check mark on the side, and then circles next to the rest of the files. You can add additional files to add them on here. Now you can also tap on the three dots and go to select all if there is a lot of them, and deselect, for instance, the ones that you don't want, or you can also go back and simply select the entire folder along with all of its content. Now whichever way you do it, it's completely up to you. Whichever one feels more comfortable to you and more organized, probably that's probably the one that you should go with. So I'm gonna stick with right now having the entire folder selected, and from there you're gonna tap on again the three dots, and we have two options right here. So we can either move to or copy to. Now if you choose to move your files, they will be completely removed from where they are right now and moved to into the new location. So if, for instance, you move them to an SD card and you remove that SD card later on, these photos will be then gone from your phone and they will only stay on that SD card. While if you choose to copy to, it will create duplicates, keeping the original ones where they are right now and just make additional set of them in the new location. Now I'm gonna go with move as an example here, and once you tap on either one of those choices, it gives you move to, and you can select it if you want to move it somewhere on the phone where the files are already, but into a different location, or to completely different storage like your SD card, which is below. I'm gonna move it to SD. Once you tap on it, it loads up the SD card with all of its folder structures. It is almost identical, with the difference of it, all those folders are empty. And from here you can simply drop it right where we are right now, or if you want to keep it organized, you could go to the DCIM folder and drop it in here. You can see there's nothing in here, but just to make it a little bit different, I'm going to drop it in the main SD structure. So tap on move here, continue, and we need to grant access, so allow, and now it will begin. So as you can see, this is still the internal storage, so the memory of the phone, and that is previously where we had the camera folder, which is now gone. And if we back out and go into the SD card, you should see the camera folder right here and all the files that were in it. So that is how you would move any kind of file from one location to another. The process is exactly the same no matter what the file type is. And if you found this video helpful, don't forget to hit like, subscribe, and thanks for watching.